What's good? We're back. It's Capital J Productions, and I'm back for another reaction. This time it's Young Miami's son, and he's at Rolling Loud. Okay, this is let's just check it out. Okay, because it's not that long. I want to get into it. We're gonna watch this probably a few times. So let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna watch it again. All right, y'all seen it. A little kid in an adult space. Okay. Um, This is crazy, but I'm gonna play it again and I'm gonna break it down. Okay, so he's tossing money. It looked like he's tossing money, and I don't see another kid around. He's like the only kid, and which is not a good look. Like you got all this one kid around all these adults. Okay, um, okay, you got these women around there throwing money. Let's see. Uh, look like strippers. Okay, so it looks like he was throwing money at strippers. So, and of course, I mean that's not a good thing. Of course, I mean it's like he, some people say he's 6 years old. Some say he's 10. I don't know. I'm not sure how. I don't follow Young Miami like that, so I don't know. But it doesn't matter. I mean, he's really a kid in an adult space. He shouldn't be here. He is way out of his this is not a playground, you know what I mean? Like you're around a lot of adults, and even though it looks harmful, you know what I'm saying? He's smiling, he's having a good time. Yeah, it looks harmless, but when you a kid and you around a lot of bad just a lot of adults, and I mean you could clearly see there's all types of adults here. And do young Miami? The question that comes to my mind is, do young Miami know all of these people personally to bring him around these people? And if you don't really know them personally, why would you bring your son there? Why would you think, like, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen to my son, he's with me, blah blah blah? This is a real ignorant thing to do, a real stupid thing to do. Yeah, of course he's a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't know any better. Of course he feel like he's having a ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, I can remember, like I could tell the story, okay? Like I remember being around this kid's age, and at the time I was staying with we were staying with our uncle. And our uncle at the time, he was a big time drug dealer, and he I remember they had a party at the house, and it was always kids around. There was a lot of kids around because my uncle had a lot of kids. My mom had 7 kids, so and we wasn't doing that good, you know what I'm saying, around that time. So, we had to go stay with my uncle, who was a big time drug dealer, right, at the time. And I remember they had this party, and I must have been around like this little kid's age, like 10 years old. And I remember there was cups everywhere, right? Like I remember I had I think my mom had got me something to drink or something, and but there was cups everywhere because they was having parties, those little red cups. And I remember I had picked up the wrong cup, right? And I thought, because everybody had one of those little plastic red cups, and if you from the hood, you know what I'm talking about. Um, but I picked up the wrong cup. I remember before I was getting ready to drink it like this, but like with beer or alcohol, you can smell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what happened. I was about to drink it, and as soon as I like tilted the cup towards my mouth, all I smelled was liquor, and I just like, it was beer, I think, and I just like put it down. I was like, ah, and that as a kid that turned me off. I was just like, Oh, I didn't want nothing to drink. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even remember what I did after that. All I remember is I remember that little situation. And that was the type of situations that happened, you know what I'm saying? Just thank God I didn't drink it, you know what I'm saying? What if I, was like, oh, you know what? Well, I'm just curious mind. I'm young and I don't know no better. Let me just go ahead and drink it anyway, you know? But I didn't. Thank God I didn't. But yeah, this is bad, man. You know. And see, when you young like this, you don't, like I was saying earlier, you don't know any better. So you just, if your mom or your auntie or whoever, you know what I'm saying, that's in charge of you gonna allow you to do it, you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna do it, like because you don't see nothing wrong and you just trying to follow the rules and you want to make sure you're not in trouble. He got a stack of money. They could be teaching him, they could be teaching him. He could be using his money to help his friends. They could be teaching him the right way. There's a lot of things that he could be doing besides this, but strippers. Okay. I mean, you basically brought your son to a strip club. Like, I mean, that's he was able to just see all of this. Like, I mean, think about it. Like, he's just there to. It's almost like they grooming him. You know what I'm saying? Like they grooming him to be a rapper. Like this is what rap. Like, cause why is he there? Just think about it. Like, why is he even there? There's no way you can explain. But this is young Miami. Okay, like let's just keep it real. Young Miami, y'all already. If y'all keep a if y'all keep up with all the news going on and stuff, y'all know about Miami. It's certain things I shouldn't have to mention. It's just young Miami, P Diddy. You know what I'm saying? The emphasis on P. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys should probably know what I'm going with that. You know what I'm saying? Because not too long she was trending about that. So it's like, okay, this doesn't really surprise me that much. You know what I'm saying? If she can come out and say all that other stuff she said and then, like it seemed like these entertainers, man, these young black rappers, these young they just have no like they don't have no brain. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have no common sense at all. And so she's basically on Twitter trying to, what I mean, because she got called out by a lot of people for this, and rightfully so, because this is nuts, man. This is just nuts. I mean, you should be telling your son to stay away from situations like this, not putting him into like she's setting up her son for failure. Like literally, she is. He has a lot of money. I mean, we not questioning whether he's well taken care of, or what I'm saying, or we're not questioning that. But I mean, right is wrong, and you shouldn't have. That's like this is no difference from taking your son to a strip club. I mean, because look at the woman at the end. I mean, she just has nothing but a G string on. I don't see nothing but adults. I don't see no other kids where he can go play with, and you know what I'm saying? It's just all these adults. Like, how was he supposed to have an experience like this, right? And then go back to being a normal kid. Like, how was he supposed to just go back and hang out with other kids and then they just play at the park? He's not gonna be able to relate to that no more. Yeah. So I mean, can you imagine? Just can one more time. We'll wrap it up. I mean, somebody could have just snatched this kid up. Anything. Where's young Miami anyway? I don't even see her nowhere near around. And look like this man right behind him might be the bodyguard of him, because he's not really doing anything. He's just kind of like watching out. And there goes the woman with the nice legs, bottom, and I'm guessing that they're It look like it's a video shoot because I see people in the background right here. That's look like they're shooting a video, and I wonder if this is if they was throwing the money at her. They might have been throwing the money at her because it looked like they switched the camera at the end. So let me see that. Oh yeah, at the bottom of the screen here, you can see the girl right there twerking. That's who he's throwing money at, right there. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. You guys will be able to see it, right there. Let me go back. Right here. You see that? That's a girl twerking right there. This is all kind of bad. Like Young Miami, just imagine if your son, for some reason, something bad happens to him. How are you going to explain this? You know what I'm saying? Like if how? Like or if he to come out and and maybe he just go to the authorities one day and he reports something like this to you. What like you could lose your son like very easily doing stuff like this. But of course you're in the music industry. That's a corrupted music industry. And I know there's you know what I'm saying, there's people who protect you from, they like, it's no big deal. We got, we know such and such. We'll get you out of it type of thing. But this is horrible. All right, so that's my review of this. I don't know what else to say. This is just horrible. There's no way she can justify this. A kid should stay in a kid's place, you know what I'm saying? He shouldn't be allowed to act like a grown man, you know what I'm saying? And then, okay, one day when he does decides to disrespect you and speak back to you and all this other stuff, she's not gonna be able to say anything to him. Because I mean you're treating him like a grown man already. You know what I mean? This is why, like, I come from the era my mom was very strict on me, you know what I'm saying? And my mom, if I would have did something like this at this young boy age, I probably wouldn't even be alive now. Like, and if I had my son, and if I found a video online of something like this, and he was somewhere and he did this, I'm getting my son and I'm getting the person responsible. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's my brothers, my son. I'm going ham. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let it be known because that guess what? That falls back on me. You know what I'm saying? Like what happens to my son out or out of my care, you know what I'm saying, and something go down on y'all end, that's gonna come back and hunt me as a father. And this is how Young Miami should be thinking, but you can't tell these rappers nothing. You know what I mean? You can't tell them nothing. They know it all, and they don't do no wrong. But until it's too late and something really horrible happens. But I want to know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Would y'all let y'all kids do this? You know what I'm saying? Is there's nothing wrong? Do y'all think this is nothing to be alarmed about? Do you think I mean, he's like literally the only kid there. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, let me rewind it. He's the only kid there. I don't see no other kid nowhere. I'm gonna just take it frame by frame until nothing but adults. I mean, y'all don't see the issue with this? A kid, one kid, just one. The rest are adults. Okay, we know that at the end. Let me go back. He looked like he got to be the watchman because he's just standing in one place. That's good. At least she has that. You know what I'm saying? At least she had somebody look like he's guarding him. So I give her props there. But I mean, he should have never been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked like he's having a time of his life. You see that stripper right here at the bottom? This boy, he get to see all of that, you know what I'm saying? All right in front of his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you're young. Like, man, when you any young man that all the men that used to be young, we all agree, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we had a chance to be in this young boy's you know what I'm saying, situation. Of course we're young boys. You're young, you don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? But when you get older and you get a little more wiser and you know what I mean, you start seeing this like this guy, he got a cigarette. You see that? You know what I'm saying? He's around these grown men, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just see nothing but bad. That's all I see. I don't see anything good about this, you know. That's a lot of money they got, and they could be teaching him, some really good financial, habits. But this is not one of them. Tossing it up and to strippers ain't the lesson he needs to learn. Not unless, like I was saying earlier, they grooming this kid to be the next rapper, the next big thing. So, but anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in this video. This is nuts to me. How did she even get him in? Because this is for adults, right? Like I'm guessing, But we are talking about young Miami here, so I mean, if she's not afraid to come out and talk about how a grown man uses her as a toilet, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But this is all bad. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is my reaction to young Miami and her son, basically at the strip club, Y'all let me know what y'all think. And I'll respond in the comments like I always do. Till the next time, y'all keep your eyes open out here and be wise. Don't follow these people, okay? Because you go and do this with your kids, oh, you're going to lose your kids, okay? They treat these stars special. They ain't going to treat you special. All right, I'm out. Peace.